Hey, what's up, fellas? How we doing? Matt Antonelli here. Just finished up a little workout, and what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is deliberate practice. Everything that you do practice-wise, having a purpose and a plan behind it. By the way, my beard's getting a little bit out of control. I got to go shave. Um, what I see happen a lot to younger players is they just let practice kind of happen. And whatever the coach does, whatever they have them do at practice, that's what they do. And then they get their work done and they go home. What I've seen from older players and guys that play at a really high level is they don't just let their practice be dictated by the coach. Yes, maybe that 2 hours of practice time that you're there with your team, that stuff, do what the coach says, right? But there's so much time before that 2 hours, after that 2 hours, on off days, um, that you need to be putting a plan together and realizing what it is I have to work on. What are my strengths and weaknesses? Evaluate yourself as a player, and then go to work on those things. When I played professionally, and even in college, but really when I got older and got into professional baseball, and I tell these stories all the time, most people just assume that the really good players are just really good, right? They're just born to be great players. All the best players I played with and against, those guys got to practice like in spring training. The 2 hour spring training practice, that was nothing. All the work that they really got in was before practice and after practice. Right? So when we used to start practice at, say, 9 a.m., guys were in the cage. Hitters were in the cage at 7 o'clock hitting by themselves. Every morning I went into the cage, hitters were in there. Right? Like the best hitters. My hat's really crooked too. What's going on here? Um, Adrian Gonzalez, for example. I played with Adrian Gonzalez with the Padres. He was always, every day, he was in the cage, either hitting with his brother or hitting by himself or had a coach in there flipping to him. Always working, and it was deliberate practice. He wasn't just in there just kind of messing around and, I'm just going to take a couple swings and get loose. He wasn't getting loose for the day. He had drills that he was doing every single day, and there was an intent, laser-like focus on every single drill that he did. There were no wasted swings. So he knew what he wanted to get accomplished that day, and he showed up, and he did it before practice or after practice, or some guys do it both, right? Again, even if you let's say you're taking batting practice for a day. Let's say you have practice and you've got batting practice or whatever. There's going to be plenty of time for you to work on things. So even if it's in that batting practice, what am I going to work on today? Okay, today I'm going to work on really driving the ball the other way. Okay, I haven't been staying on the ball. I feel like I've been pulling off balls. I'm going to stay on the ball. I'm going to drive the ball the other way. I'm going to deliberately say today I'm not going to pull a ball. I'm going to work the middle of the field or the opposite field. Maybe you break it down by BP rounds. There's a lot of teams that I see that when they hit BP, they don't give any direction to the players. They just say, okay, go ahead and swing. If that's your team, don't just go up and swing. Say, okay, first round, I'm going to drive the ball the other way. Second round, I'm going to envision a man on second base. I'm going to drive him in. Third round, I'm going to envision a man on second base. I'm going to move him over. Like, make up your own games within the practice. When you're in the cage off the tee, what am I going to do off this tee? So that's how players get better. Don't just leave it to chance. If you're not going to get structure from a coach, give it to yourself. Deliberate in everything you do. And I know I talked a lot about hitting, but you can do this in fielding, pitching, base running, whatever it is. Have a plan. Sit down before practice. Sit down the night before and say, okay, what am I working on tomorrow? What do I have to get better at tomorrow? And then get after it and make sure that you're focusing on the finer details, not just I'm just going to go practice today. For me, that's not good enough. You have to really break down your game and work on things. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel, share with all your friends. I really appreciate that. Check out the description box below. We've got a bunch of links to books and training tools we use with all of our players. Check out our Instagram, Antonelli Baseball, Twitter feed, Antonelli9. And check out our website, AntonelliBaseball.com, where you can get more information on how to be part of our team and work with our staff. And that's all I got, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope this helps you out. And we'll talk to you later.